Selamat malam from beautiful Bali. On my last edition of Behind Bali Abundance, I talked about how, sorry, the dog just hit the camera. Talked about how my first 20-foot container arrived in Melbourne. This created a little warehouse because I had Bali Doors, so converted my carport into my new warehouse. I quickly learned that, I brought back my first 4-poster bed and different pieces of furniture, so often selling the items for $1,000 where previously I'd been selling jewellery or handicraft, smaller items, and I started to learn that it was so much work to post off how many items I would have to sell to make $1,000, where now I was selling just one day bed or one piece of furniture for around $1,000. Someone would come on the weekend, Steve and Kale, my son, would help load a trailer and it was gone. So that started to make me realise that, especially because I was still working full time, that this was a much easier way to go. And furniture was actually my passion. From when I was young, I used to often collect antique pieces of furniture and refurbish them. So that's really the path I started to take in Bali, was to source vintage furniture, or if I couldn't find vintage, to find unique pieces made from recycled timber, or at different times I've had recycled tyres and also oil drums, all sorts of things, as the Balinese are very resourceful now with their recycling. My job in the city was getting a little hard to manage, as well as my business grew, so I dropped another day and then eventually another day, and once I'd left completely and started to work from home, it was still quite busy, and my friend Arlene, who I've known since I was 5, also came to work for me just one day a week to help package parcels while I was busy photographing and listing my stock and getting it online. Arlene has been with me from the start, working on my kitchen table as her packaging table, and she's still with me today, so I'm very grateful for her support through my journey. And there's been times when I've had my ups and downs, which you'll hear about, and beautiful Arlene said that she would come and I didn't have to pay her, so I know that she would work for me for nothing if it came to that. So that's really nice to know that you're surrounded with people that support your business that much. So I am truly grateful for her help right from the start and today as well. So the next step for me was going back to Bali and bringing in a 40-foot container, and this was pretty crazy because I didn't have a warehouse, and I brought a 40-foot container into our family home. So stay tuned for that.